We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Keon Ellis, Fred VanVleet out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Şengün in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Eason. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year. Trying to close out, you got to know who's hot and who's not.
No good from 11 feet to tie it up. Here's Kamara. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Houston in the lead. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. Soft touch off the glass. Şengün's got 18 points in just the second half.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Timeout, Trailblazers. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. McLaughlin comes in for Lillard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen on the Trailblazers head coach talking to his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
And Allie, thanks. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Pass to Kamara. Lets the 3 fly. Eason with some nice D.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, PA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
McCollum outside. VanVleet with a screen on Sharp. Here's McCollum. Here's Şengün. Here's Eason. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And the Rockets lead by 9.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Inside, Jonah Niederhauser.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Durant, he's checked in for Ellis.
Substitution on the field.
Now Avdia to the middle. Here's Clingan. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Şengün, a screen on Avdia. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And Giannis with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Avdia with it. VanVleet covering. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So he gets them both. The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Up top, Durant. From downtown, Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Nails the baby hook. Now just a three-point Houston lead.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Here's Şengün. Rejected by Klingon. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Lillard with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Now here's McCollum. And counted from 12 feet. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded by Sharp. There's McCollum with the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's McCollum. Driving in. Outside Eason. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Gets Sharp with the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Şengün, a screen on Sharp. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Lillard. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The lead is 2. And a miss there on the triple.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential. It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Eason with some nice D. The Rockets lead by 5. Durant looking around. Now McCollum. The 3. And Klingon pulls it down. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
While Van Vliet is just barely 6 feet tall, he's really a strong dude and a competitor.
So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Eason, and it's Amin Thompson in for C.J. McCollum. Lillard on the drive. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Blazers trail by 6. Here's Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shepherd, he's checked in for Houston.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Up Up top, Durant. Defended by Avdia. Oh, he missed the jumper.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Yes, sir, with the three.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping him. Everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Sohan's checked in for Klingon. Here's Şengün. Oh, no good again that time. Avdia against Thompson. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Rockets trail by 3. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir!
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Free throws good from Durant.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Money from 3.
Custom crafted for moments just like this. Damian Lillard.
Well, the Rockets shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Avdia against Durant. Fires the 3. The free ball is down.
Well, that lead didn't last long. Right back to even. What an answer.
Tremendous stuff here. I mean, you talk about nose-to-nose action. We've got it.
Now Antetokounmpo. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Here's Lillard. Outside Sharp. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. And he slams it down.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Jabari Smith. The 3 is in.
Smith rising to the occasion, making a play when they needed it.
Lillard with the ball. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, he jammed it.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Avdia. Now Lillard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Thompson connects.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he misses the second attempt. One more coming here.
3 shots.
And he nails the third. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game. Jabari Smith. The three is off. So it's Portland picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Damian, I mean, the stat line was just outstanding for you tonight. You had it going early. How were you able to be so effective?
I mean, like you said, I came out to start the game and I was aggressive. You know, looking for opportunities, getting downhill, getting to the free throw line. And I think once I came out aggressive like that, they just started to react. And, you know, I just let the defense make the plays for me. You know, I see that weak side come in, I was making the plays. And I was just trying to keep them off balance. You know, once I saw the ball going in and I had a good rhythm to the game, you know, if they help, make the right play. If they don't, be aggressive and go score. And it worked for me all night long.
Thanks so much, Dame.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of yours, and then like they owe me. Ain't no help, ain't no time unless it's reason. Talk or the show, it's that stress to get at me, and it's closer to the chest when the pocket's too deep. Who's on the market? Lights don't make no sense. Pop up for a minute. Eyes up on my whip. Lenses and BMs. Lights don't make no sense. Fall back too close. You ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of yours, and they like they owe me.
steady. We're about ready to rock steady.
Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, hey, don't tap that glass, there's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass, 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 there's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap bling, 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 bling. Michael Jordan eyes, neck yellow, look like Bing. If it's feeling weird, put up out like Bing. Ping pong, baby, chow down on that. All these wanna be me now. So much in my pocket, bro, I need a tissue. Think they Rolling Stone, we can press the issue. Every curly hair in LA got the F40 on a 405 going. Brody got his took, Brody got his chain snatched. Brody must be fed up. We told you, you ain't wanna listen. Now you looking like a victim. Bring it back, we back it up. Get a stack, spin a stack, we stack it up. Talking down on the squad, we turn it up. Honestly, baby, I don't give a. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, there's a monster in it. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass, there's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass. Oh. Said I lost touch with the regular folks. I ain't never been regular, you just jokes. What that vest gon' do, boy? Got a pocket full of but your spirit is broke. Like, you 49 still in the street. Like, yo, exam in a week. Like, try my bomb off the hate. I got hugs in my home. I cannot relate. Hey, baby, wanna know what I might do? That's about. If I like you, you can get a workout, not in the gym. You ain't gotta lie, we can smell the Ozempic. Bring it back, we back it up. Get a stack, spin a stack, you stack it up. Talking down on the squad, we turn it up. Honestly, baby, I don't give a. Don't tap the glass.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Jaren Jackson is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Bailey. And it's George in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Lillard. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity. Now,
Sharp, after Lauri Markkanen, misses from long range. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Sharp. Pass to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Portland's head coach. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it.
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Got nice switches again. And here's the good times. I often wonder where we live again. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights that were. And here's the good tries. We'll try again. I often wonder where we live again. Where we live up. I am grown. You can't even see me from this side in town. Summer soft cherry blossom with a crown. My Shari, I'm on another star now. She knocks me off. My feet just a time to tell me off. But I can't even hear you speak when you talk. I've been wording every miss and know it all. But you knew that. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Yeah. Good morning, evening. Sunshine, good evening, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning.
Step forward, 2 steps back. It always goes like that. Call it a plan of promise fade to black. One step forward, two steps back. We always counteract the goodness with some bad. But do you think that we will remember how to feel? Let go and just be vulnerable. Cause I can keep climbing up this hill. I got time to kill, baby. This love isn't impossible. But do you think that we will remember how to feel? Let go and just be vulnerable. Cause I can keep climbing up this hill. I got time to kill, baby. This love isn't impossible.
Yeah. She loves me not. I'll find you in another's eyes. The promise of another life, cool, but what's on the other side? With whom you gonna trudge the aisle? Looping arms if wasn't mine. For whom you gonna become a bride? The moon I flung among the skies. Who view you as another guy? I surely love to meet him if this church should come in other sizes. Otherwise, I much prefer surprise and news your lover. I struck that line, but it just crept erupting from inside. I want you to be happy. How you happy with another guy? Who's drafting me? Is he just as fine? It's rattling, not gonna lie. Is that enough to cut a tie? Don't mean to blow you up this time of night. Can't scrub you from my mind. I'm tripping, dragging, and fashion up some replies. Just make it make sense to me. Yeah, am I so much of a stain to you? Mistaked you, you can't erase history. Yeah. Everything I ever gave to you, he gained it from you, making plays, benching me. Yeah, I was crazy making you wait on me. I'm late, but I ain't think you take shit from me. Yeah, all the ways I made you hate me, I could change it, baby, make it make sense.
The sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning. Road winning.
I gotta hold down the
dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I can conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on the court tonight, Grant. A lot of talent, but also some inexperience.
Well, B.A., these teams are young. Yes, they are. But here's a chance for them both to get a little more seasoning and continue to develop their respective games.
The starters for Utah. We've got Jaren Jackson, George out there with Bailey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Lillard. In the game against Houston, very impressive. And that one's good.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Trailblazers head coach. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Giannis with the dunk.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Markkanen from long range. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky if you missed that one.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's Bailey. 9 points in his last outing. Jackson for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. does have this in his bag. The big man can punish you from range.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Avdia outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Avdia passes to Antetokounmpo.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Jackson on the wing. Tries it from 16. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Klingon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharpe, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Now here's Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got 5 points.
And that was good defense. But in the end, Jackson Jr. keeps his focus.
Oh, Kessler with the block. George passes to Jackson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. 7 points in the game. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, for them, this was a favorable matchup. These teams were really in different places last year.
And it's Utah with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Markkanen. Over Avdia. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got his second bucket on the night.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
George's shot is good.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Portland leading by 3. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly. Lillard can't get it to go.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Sharp. Pass to Bailey. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. Giannis with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Avdia passes to Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Jazz trail by 6. For 3, George. And Clingan pulls it down. Jackson against Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Avdia outside. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Avdia. Can't nail the jumper. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Markkanen for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. And Antetokounmpo, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night. Jazz trail by 5. George with it. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Markkanen misses.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Bailey, the pass to Markkanen. Now George. With the teardrop. That one falls. George has got 6.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Hey, Brian. The Cleveland Cavaliers are not complacent. They are already making transactions. They're thrilled to be bringing Alex Caruso on board. They don't see him as just a role player. With his defense, his hustle, and his experience, they feel like they've got someone who will be indispensable. And as we've seen, he's a player who can step up under the most intense postseason pressure.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's George. 6 points for him. He's got a clear path. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Jazz trail by 7. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look here for Utah. Williams comes in for Lauri Markkanen, and it's Collier in for Bailey. Here's Jackson. He has 7. George outside. Who is stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers on the move. Sharp passes to Lillard. He drops it from range. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Advia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the bucket by the Jazz. The three ball. Another three for Portland.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. 11-point game. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 9.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Now here's Lillard. 16 points for him. Portland moving it around. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
George finds Kessler. For three, Collier. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now here's Lillard. He takes it in. For three, Klingon. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Williams. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Off the outside. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to George. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Jackson. Fires the three. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Portland has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Three-pointer sharp. Here's Klingon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
George, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Avdia. Williams grabs the board.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Hardaway's checked in for Portland. Utah shooting their first free throws of the night now.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Strus, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Ball in for Hardaway. Then for Utah, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. And Markkanen subbed in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Ball no good. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And another miss by Utah. Portland leading. Here's Strus. And that one is hammered home.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's George. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 15 points.
Wow. Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Pass to Lillard from outside the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back after this word. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Williams is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Deni Avdija, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Off the outside. To the inside. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Williams from long range. Portland with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Avdija, good.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Right side, Williams. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Giannis driving in. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Markkanen from long range. Another 3 for Utah.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Avdija. He's got 5. Fires for 3. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Markkanen with a screen on ball. Pass to Filipowski. Williams from long range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Strus outside. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Williams. Pounded by Ball. Pass to Collier. From deep. Rebounded by Kamara. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's the 3. And no good. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Collier. Kamara covering. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Shaedon Sharpe. What's the situation, Allie?
I had a moment to catch up with Portland's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the info.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Utah. Bailey comes in for Williams. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Portland has possession. Following the 3 by Utah. Clarkson for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Utah.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Avdija. He's got 5. There's a screen by Kamara. Inside. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. trailing by 4. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Pass to Strus. Off the outside. 4-3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw misses. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Avdia. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Jackson on the wing. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Lillard passes to Strus. Lillard outside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
They get it back. Nurkic passes to Bailey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now Lillard. 16 points for him. Pass to Clarkson. Down low. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Here's George. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Sohan comes in for Strus. And a switch here also for Utah. Collier's checked in. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more. Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Clingan.
Clarkson outside. For 3, here's Lillard. Look at Lillard, making it look easy. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From the arc. Utah grabs the miss. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Jackson, hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Inside, here's Clingan, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's Bailey following the three-point basket by Portland. Utah moving the ball around. George for 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And a high-effort play from Clingan, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Pass to Nurkic. And here's George over Lillard. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. George has got 21.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 19.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sochan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Jackson outside. And here's Bailey for three. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Here's Collier. And he banks in the layup. Collier's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Clarkson outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Collier. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. That's good from Jackson on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Sochan inside, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sochan gets to his shot inside.
George's shot is off.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside Kamara. On the wing, Clarkson knocks down the triple. He has 6.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Pass to George. Over Lillard. George, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss lead. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Now Kamara. Lillard outside. Now Sochan, defended by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson against Jackson. Takes the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for Portland. Sharp comes in for Clarkson, and it's Avdia in for Lillard. Then for Utah, Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Markkanen subbed in for Collier. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. 23 seconds left in the second period. Avdia against George. Comes up empty down low. Outside Sharp. Over Markkanen. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Utah Jazz.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Okay, time to... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to...
And we hope... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Avdia out there with Sharp. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And it's Utah with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Knocks down the long J.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now, he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Now here's Avdia. And there's the drive. It's tipped.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
They get the rebound. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Here's Bailey, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Sharp against George. Sharp passes to Sohan. There's the triple. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. George with it. 21 points in the game for the tie. And it's Portland with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Avdia passes to Hardaway. That one's off. Still out of sync.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Bailey. No good that time. Sohan with some nice D. Avdia against Markkanen. Avdia outside. Pass to Hardaway. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Portland. Utah leading. To the inside. Jackson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
For the Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Hardaway, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Sharp. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Portland. It's deflected. Now here's Markkanen. Kamara covering. Lets a floater go. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Here's Avdia. Yep, count it. Avdia's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
George passes to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Jackson. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Avdia outside. Sohan, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kamara into the lane.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
Pass to Markkanen. Jackson on the wing. Here's Bailey. Here's George. Nice D from Avdia.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Clarkson for 3. Drops in the 3. Clarkson's got 9.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Now here's Markkanen. He's got 17. Portland with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Avdia against George. Sochan outside. Back to Avdia. To the paint. Hard legs when it comes to rim protection. Other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Klingon comes in for Sochan. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Avdia. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. 6 points for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Klingon with a screen. To the middle. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lillard. Clarkson outside. Offensive board. Klingon's shot is off. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. George against Lillard. Down low. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Bailey. Jackson for 3. Kessler controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's got 22 points. Well, the Jazz shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Utah making a switch here. Collier's checked in. Jackson can't get it to go. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 17. George left side from behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Well, you look at Kessler. He is consistent. 4th highest shooting percentage in the NBA. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo, just the model of efficiency.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
Now here's Markkanen. George with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Kessler, and finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, great feed there by Markkanen. That's something this team wants more from Laurie.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Wolf. No made baskets yet. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Markkanen outside. Back to George. Kessler, a screen on Lillard. For 3, George. Here's Kessler. And the layup is good off the glass. Kessler's got 14 points for the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Clarkson for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. George passes to Markkanen. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Lillard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Wolf. Now here's Clarkson. From outside, off the mark. Lillard against George. It's Jackson, high post. And the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, I'd keep it simple. Keep running plays for Triple J. He's been awesome tonight.
Lillard outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's George. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Strus comes in for Kamara, then for Utah. Nurkic is checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Jackson. And Williams is subbed in for George. Now here's Markkanen. He's got 17. Nurkic passes to Markkanen. Ooh, Markkanen, confident from long range.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
There's a screen. Here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Lillard.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Filipowski sets a screen to the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Filipowski's got his first points in this one. And here's Lillard. 27 points for him. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Filipowski. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
You give Clarkson an opening and he'll cut right through your defense. He has great instincts on the drive.
Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Portland ahead, up by 6. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So the Utah 5 right now. Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson. Left side Williams. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Strus the pass to Clarkson. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got 25 points.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Jackson, pass to Bailey. For 3, Collier. Strus grabs the miss. Trailblazers lead by 9. Pass to Avdia. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Jackson outside to the paint. Here's Collier. Uses the glass on the layup.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Outside Strus. Jacks up a three. Over to the wing. Lillard outside. Portland needs to get up. Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
Not just to score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Now here's Nurkic. That's good from Collier on the assist from Nurkic.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
On the wing, Strus. No good on the three.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Clarkson. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Inside, here's Conan Niederhauser. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And here's Jackson. Nurkic, a screen on Avdia. Down low. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Clarkson passes to Lillard. There's the steal. It's stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, offensively, Clarkson has been hot. And you know it's motivating everyone else on his team, too.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Portland making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Then for Utah, Kessler comes in for Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Konchar in for Williams. That one's good for two.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
For three, here's Lillard. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Collier. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's 2-on-1. Lillard, the open look. And it's Portland with another.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Konchar outside. Pass to Jackson. Kessler, a screen on Avdia. There's Jackson with the three. Portland with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler. And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Sohan's checked in for Portland. Saraf comes in for Damian Lillard.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Well, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Here's Saraf. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen for three. They grab their own miss. Markkanen with a screen on Clarkson. For three, Collier hits a three-pointer. Collier's got 9 points in the quarter.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Timeout, Trailblazers. So for the Blazers, Hardaway comes in for Strus, and it's Kamara in for Clarkson. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Utah. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Kessler. Here's George. Markkanen outside. Clock at 6. For 3, Collier. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Pass to Hardaway. For 3. It's hauled in by Collier.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Trailblazers lead by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Bailey's checked in for Collier. So he comes up empty, missing both. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Kessler. George passes to Kessler. Back to George. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Hardaway on the wing. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Markkanen. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Kessler.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Here's Bailey. Back to George. The 3. Buries it from 3. George has got 24.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Portland leading by 8. Pass to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's George. Jackson right side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers. Now this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Tuesday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. Jazz trail by 8. George passes to Markkanen. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Sarah. Timeout, Trailblazers.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Now here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Jackson. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Clarkson's checked in for Avdia. Jazz trail by 5. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Markkanen. And the 3 misses.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Now Clarkson. From downtown. Outside Kamara. Jams it home.
Yeah, be careful. Clinging kid bring down the house.
Utah's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. Buries it from outside.
This is why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots.
Lillard against George. Yes! Using that window.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Markkanen can't hit it.
Well, that's just excellent rebounding fundamentals right there. He found a body, and he cleared him out.
On the wing, Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Banks it home. Big shot.
And this is where you feed the big man Clingan. He knows how to execute from this close.
Markkanen outside for 3. And again for 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Clarkson can't get the 3. Utah shooting 50. Good clip from the field. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And some changes here for Portland. Strus, he's checked in for Kamara. And it's Avdia in for Clarkson. Here's Bailey. Now Markkanen takes a 3. That misses.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Yeah, no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And an intentional foul right there. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Yeah, known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here. Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Jackson outside. Shoots a 3. Oh, it misses. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16. Strus fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so Portland takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, moved the ball, so we were able to close the game.
Giannis always
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everyone.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I've been admitted, so I spit it full of people on the line. The ones that never show with a t-shirt that says Lamone. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands when you at the revival.
And the winner is Blackboy Max.
Blackboy, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Let's turn. Shut up. Let's go. Bad. Everything I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh, yeah. I can't give up on the five. I can't give up on the guys. Big stones, they survive. Oh, yeah. Everything I do divine. Yes. Shout out to my brother Vine. Go out with him in the town. I can't give up on the five. Gotta help her make it out. Bad on the yacht. Yes. 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 Yeah, on the yacht. Yeah, on the yacht. Yeah, on the yacht. Playboy, bad on the yacht. I'm trying to be off. I guess let's go. Be nigga like basketball. I'm on the J, this a jelly roll. Yeah. She that she gon' on the wall. She gon' turn to my song. Yeah, I love bad. That love they so. Yeah, they confident. That's my type. Yes, come here. That's my type. I'm tryna. That's my type. That's my type. That's my type. Story. Bad. Everything I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh, yeah. I can't give up on the five. I can't give up on the guys. Pick stones, they survive. Oh, yeah. Everything I do divine. Yes. Shout out to my brother Vine. Go out with him in the town. I can't give up on the five. Gotta help her make it out. Bad on the yacht. Yes. 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 Bad on the yacht. 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 Bad on the yacht.
Listening to 5-Star Radio. 5 forever, where the music never stops.
Even though you pretend you don't. The music that has really moved you.
Hey, Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. If I plan for cuz ain't nice, I hate them. Yeah. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with shit. Think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down, I know. So I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got little cousin, don't slide but won't. I get that. When this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for it. Stop viding on your war stories, be the for it. Hey, another op, we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with Think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on to sleep in the bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. So having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10 and you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my again. She got a I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut it off when she started a bigger one. Cut it off with the scissors they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got so for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my